Welcome students. So we will continue our discussion on the topic kinetics of particles by solving some more examples. So let us quickly go to the next problem, which says two blocks A and B are held stationary 10 meters apart. Okay, so the distance between these two blocks is given to us as 10 meters. On a 20-degree inclined plane, the coefficient of friction between block A and plane is 0.3. So the coefficient of friction between this block and this plane is 0.3. So let me mention somewhere here that mu is equal to 0.3 for this block. Whereas between block B and plane is 0.1. So I will write here the coefficient of friction between B and plane is 0.1. The blocks are released from rest simultaneously. Calculate the time taken and the distance traveled by each block before they collide. So again you can see that we are required to find out time and distance. But in previous problems also we have seen without the value of acceleration we cannot find the value of time and distance. So our first step will be to find out the value of acceleration of both the blocks, that is acceleration of A and acceleration of B. For which we'll start our solution by drawing free body diagrams. So let me start with drawing the free body diagram for A. So for A, first one, there is no applied force. Next will be self weight. So as weight is not given, let me assume the weight of block A as W. So I will write W here. Next is the normal reaction from surface. So there will be surface exerting one reaction, let it be N1. And finally there will be friction force. Now as it is given that the blocks are released and it is on the inclined plane, this will try to come down. So as they are coming down, the friction force will go towards upside with a value of 0.3 multiplied by N1. So with this we have shown all the forces acting on the body. Next step is to show the imaginary force, that is the inertia force acting in the direction opposite to the direction of acceleration. So because this block is moving towards left side, the inertia force will be acting towards right side with a value of W divided by 9.81 acceleration of. Now why W divided by 9.81? Again same, W is in newtons and here we need mass into acceleration. So now we can apply conditions of equilibrium, but before that all the forces should be either in X or in Y direction. So if I assume my coordinate system as like this, X and Y, the only inclined force is this one, that is W. So I need to resolve it along X and Y directions. So this is nothing but angle given to us as 20. So this will become W cos 20 and this will become W sin 20. Now this diagram is ready on which we can apply conditions of equilibrium. So starting with the first condition, that is summation of Fy is equal to 0. We have the forces in y direction as W cos 20 and N1. So I will write minus W cos 20 plus N1 is equal to 0 and I will get the value of N1 as W cos 20 Newton. Let this be equation number 1 because we cannot get the answer directly. Now let us go for another condition, that is summation of Fx should be 0. So in x direction there are three forces, W sin 20, W divided by 9.81 acceleration of A and 0.3 N1. So substituting this I will get the equation as 0.3 N1 going towards right side positive plus W divided by 9.81 AA again right side positive minus W sin 20 going towards left side as negative. Now in this equation the value of this N1 we have already found out in this particular step in terms of W, that is N1 is equal to W cos 20. So substituting this value I will get 0.3 into W cos 20. Here you can see I have just substituted the value of N1 plus W into 9.81 acceleration A minus W sin 20 is equal to 0. Now from this entire equation if I take this W as common, if I take W as common and bring it on right side, it will be cancelled out and I will remain with the equation 0.3 cos 20 plus 1 divided by 9.81 AA minus sin 20 is equal to 0. Now the only unknown in this particular equation is acceleration of A, which you can solve and find out the answer for AA as 0.589 meter per second square. So I now succeeded in finding out acceleration of block A. Now similarly there is a block B here whose coefficient of friction is given to us as 0.1. So I will follow the similar procedure to find out acceleration of block B. So let us start with that, and first step we already know is to draw the free body diagram. So similar way I will draw free body diagram for B. The first force is the applied force, which is not available. Next is the self weight. Again I will assume the weight of block B as W. Then next is reaction from contact surface. So it will be, let us say, N2. And next one will be the friction force. Now as this block B is coming downside, the friction force will go towards upside with a value of 0.1 N2, where 0.1 is value of mu. So with this we have completed showing all the forces acting on the body. Next step is to introduce the imaginary force or the D'Alembert force in the direction opposite to the motion of the body or opposite to the acceleration of the body. So acceleration of this block B is towards left side. So there will be one force, imaginary force towards right side with a value of m. So it will be W divided by 9.81 because W is in newtons multiplied by acceleration of B. Now this diagram, from this diagram we can apply conditions of equilibrium, but before that all the forces should be either oriented to y or x. So if I assume this as my coordinate system of x and y, the only inclined force is this W. So I will need to resolve it along x and y direction. So this angle is given to us as 20 degree by geometry. So I will write here W cos 20 and this will be W sin 20. So with this we have completed showing all the forces. Also we have resolved all the forces. Now we can apply conditions of equilibrium. So starting with summation of Fy is equal to 0, there is one force of W cos 20 and another force of N2 in y direction. So I will write minus W cos 20 plus N2 is equal to 0, on solving which or rearranging which I will get answer for N2 as W cos 20 Newton. Let this be equation number 1. Now going for the next condition, that is summation of Fx equal to 0. I have the forces W divided by 9.81 AB, 0.1 N1, 0.1 N2 and W sin 20. So I will substitute these values and I will get the equation as like this: 0.1 N2 plus W into 9.81 AB minus W sin 20 is equal to 0. The value of N2 we have already found in this particular step. So substituting it, I will get the value as the equation as 0.1 into W cos 20 plus W divided by 9.81 into AB minus W sin 20 is equal to 0. Now from this entire equation, I will take this W as common and take it towards right hand side. So it will be cancelled because there is a 0 on right hand side. And I will eliminate the equation as 0.1 cos 20 plus 1 divided by 9.81 AB minus sin 20 is equal to 0. The only unknown in this equation is now AB. So on solving which I will get the answer for acceleration for B as 2.43 meter per second square. So till now what I have done, I have found out acceleration of A and acceleration of B. But this is not the required answer. The answer, the question asked, the solution was asked about the time taken and the distance traveled by the block before they collide. So we will use this acceleration of A and acceleration of B to find out the required answer. Now in the question, if you observe that it is asked to us that what is the time and the distance traveled by each block before they collide. So let us assume that this block A and B, this block A and B collide each other at a distance of x from this point. Okay, that means if A is traveling a distance of x, B will travel a distance of 10 plus x, because it is given that the distance between A and B is 10 meters. Okay, let us analyze the motion of two bodies, starting with block A. So for block A, the initial velocity is given to us as 0. Final velocity we need to find out. Acceleration we just found out as 0.589 in the previous step. We need to find out time, and the displacement we have assumed to be as x. So using the equation of motion s is equal to ut plus half at square, I will just substitute the values from above. So I will get x is equal to 0 into t plus half into acceleration into t square. So on solving this, I will get x is equal to half into 0.589 t square, and let us say this is equation number 3. Now similarly I will do for block B. So for block B again, u is equal to 0, v is equal to v. Acceleration given to us is, acceleration we have just found out as 2.43 meter per second square. Time, let us say it will be t only. For s, now you can see here displacement, if for block A is x, the displacement for block B will be 10 plus x before, because they want to collide with each other. So I will write in place of s as x plus 10. Again using the same formula, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and substituting the values from above, I will get x plus 10 is equal to 0t plus half a t square. Let this be equation number 4. Now from this equation number 3, I can substitute this value of x as half 0.589 t square in this particular equation. So it is written, put the value of equation 3 in equation 4, I will get answer for t as 3.288 seconds. What I need to do, I will just substitute this value of x as this one, half into 0.589 t square. Now if you observe this equation, the entire equation, the unknown is t, and solving it I will get answer for t as 3.288 seconds. So this complete our first answer, that is calculate the time taken. The other thing asked was find the distance traveled by each block. So as we now know the value of t, I can substitute the value of this t in either equation 3 or equation 4 available with us. So putting the value in equation 3 or 4, I will get the value of displacement as 3.135 meters. Now what does this answer means? This answer means that this block A and B will collide at a distance of 3.135 meters from this particular point. Okay. So with this we have completed the problem, and also we have found out what was asked in the question. Thank you.